Hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another room build. So today we are building a kitchen and I am doing room builds for a month, a bit over a month, I'm not sure. And as you can see, I haven't done any kitchens. And if you've seen any of my builds many times, I've mentioned that decorating a kitchen is the hardest part of furnishing a house for me. So I always start with the kitchens because I know that no matter what, it will take me way too long. I will hate it and then I will stop building. And then I will come back another day. So doing a kitchen wasn't on top of my list, let's say. It wasn't a priority for me. But I felt like, you know what, let's kind of challenge myself and try it. And it took me 45 minutes to build it. And after I was editing the footage, I was like, what the hell were you thinking? 45 minutes? Other people build an entire house in 45 minutes. 45 minutes just for a stupid that doesn't even look that good kitchen? That's absurd. And it made me so mad. So I was like, okay, cool. And honestly, I struggled a lot. I wanted to do something fun and colorful. So I wanted to use bright colors. And as you can see, originally I went with the counters from Cool Kitchen Stuff Pack. But even though I really like those counters, I think it's very annoying that it doesn't have any bright colors. It has a red and a blue, but those are too dark and too modern, and I didn't want to go with that vibe. I wanted to go with something more pastel. So I decided to go with those base game counters, which I've never used the blue, I think again. I might have used it once again in a vet clinic that I did months ago. But yeah, I don't usually tend to do colorful kitchens. I think doing a normal kitchen is already hard for me, so doing a colorful one is even harder. So, I don't really want to set that challenge for myself. And I wanted something bright for floors, so it would really contrast, not bright, I guess a deep red. So it would really contrast the counters. And I think a bit later I will try and change the color of the floor because I wanted the details of the room to also be that same kind of deep red orange thing. As you can see, I'm starting to put details here, for example this cutting board, and I wanted them to be the same color. As you can see, I'm does this match? Yeah, it kind of does. But yeah, all of those things didn't really match at the floor, so I tried to change it. And I went with a base, I went with a normal, the standard brown the game has, and I'm it doesn't really match because, it doesn't make the same contrast. So I was really mad that things didn't match. And also, in the picture that I was taking inspiration from, they had a towel in the kitchen, which makes total sense. In our apartment, we have obviously towels in the kitchen. My mom has towels in the kitchen. Every kitchen I've been in has towels, but I've never included towels in the kitchen. Never. I don't know why. So I was quite upset because all the towels were looking too that they belong to a bathroom. And then I thought, oh, let's use the spa day one. But it has such a boring colors. They all are pastels, and I wanted something bright, colorful, and fun. So I was okay, that's great. Also, the picture that I was referencing, it had that big block of blackboard. Yeah, and I think it's such a cool idea. I really like when I see blackboards in the kitchens. However, a year ago, we bought a blackboard for the kitchen, and I swear to you, we've never used it. I don't know. Do people, what do they write there? Because we essentially have a specific schedule every day, and we're not like a family, we don't have kids, so we don't have anything to write. We both work from home, so we constantly see each other, me and my boyfriend. So it's like, what are we going to write there? If we want to like write the shopping list, we just write it down on our phones, or we ask like Google Home to add things to our shopping list. So like we've never used it. It's right by our fridge and we've never used it. So when I actually saw that like a big wall full of blackboard, I was like, what the hell are they writing there? Like, do they write what are they gonna eat each day? Because like it's not that hard. Like, I don't know. What do people use blackboards for? So I was very like confused the entire time, I should probably say. So yeah. But as you obviously can tell, I couldn't do a blackboard in The Sims. We have only, I think, like the small one that I used, and other ones that say like the menu and stuff for games, like scores, you know, from Get Together, Dine Out, and it's one more. I'm not sure which one is it. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So I just essentially put on random decorations there. That essentially, I guess they would match. So yeah, that's it. I don't know. I don't recall what else am I doing. Am I working on the other side? Because obviously we have like a minute left. Yeah, it took me quite a while, as you can tell. Like way too long. But yeah, I essentially designed, I said essentially way too many times, shut up. I designed this kitchen with a family in mind, so you will see like, I don't know, I like the idea of coffee cups and bowls to be easily accessible, because like, I don't know, don't people eat cereal for breakfast? Like completely random, but I was in the airport and there was a family behind me and they were discussing like that their kids had way too much energy, like, and they were talking, oh, what did you eat today? And the kids were like, oh, we drank a smoothie with a mango and a grapefruit. And I was like, they were discussing the ingredients. I'm like, what the hell? Who are those kids? And why do they eat such a fancy breakfast? So yeah, that's it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This is the build. I hope you enjoyed it. The room, I guess. And I hope that you'll have an amazing day and take care. Bye!